Vietnam territory. In the north, it's going to be very famous about tea. In the center, it's famous for the coffee. And in the south, it's really famous for coconuts and cocoa. In the north, we have two special areas for tea. It's Thái Nguyên and Hà Giang. But the tea from Thái Nguyên is like the most famous, like the most popular in Vietnam. We have 5 kinds of traditional tea. So first, it's going to be the green tea. The process of making the green tea is kind of special. So we're gonna take the young tender leaf and they're gonna have like the process to remove the moisture, like withering to remove the moisture. We also have like the process of fixing, like to stop the oxidants, like oxidants to stop it from browning, like to the ground, and keep the green in the tea. So this one is the first kind of tea. Next, we have black tea.
Black tea.
Yes, black tea. So it's a little bit different from the green tea because it's will be the
Cứ nói
it's gonna be the
Cứ nói
hôm nay là thế nào? Hôm nay thì
Cứ nói phứa lên.
sorry, so I'm your host today.
Again.
So the first section is about tea, and as she mentioned, we have like 2 biggest part of tea, biggest area of tea. The first one is in the north, is in Tân Vương Thành, and the second one is in the south, in Đà Lạt. Yeah, Đà Lạt. No, not Đà Lạt, Đà Lạt.
Đà Lạt.
It's a really famous place for organic tea, the high quality tea in Vietnam. And the difference is the north is more about taste. It's going to be stronger, more bitter, and the tea from the south is more about the scent. Smells better, and it's going to be lighter, less bitter. So we have like 5 types of traditional tea in here. Is green tea, black tea, jasmine, lotus, and one specialty that only has in Vietnam. So it's Canada's tea. So the first one is green tea. Is now the green tea, right? It's really strong. It has a lot of caffeine in the tea leaf. And the green tea is like the most common in Vietnam because we drink green tea every day. But the history of tea started like 5,000 years ago in Vietnam, and we drink the green tea first. The technique to make green tea is like we need to crush the tea leaf and we need to fry it, like roast it in a hot pan for a real long time, so it will keep the green color forever. And opposite to black tea. Black tea, have you tried black tea?
No.
Oh, sorry, you don't like tea. Yeah. Black tea is a little bit different because it needs to be fermented.
Okay.
So you can see this one has the green color and this one is black. Yeah, because it was fermented. And the caffeine percentage and the bitterness will be lower. It will be less bitter and has sweetness after this. What the black tea was invented in England, and we learned from the English. And then we have lotus tea and jasmine tea. Lotus tea is our traditional tea, and it was only for the king. It was the royal tea. It's now the lotus tea. Well, the technique to make lotus tea is really different. Like, we need green tea, this one, and we harvest it by the lotus flower and let it there for days. So the tea will will absorb all the lotus scent, and the scent will stay forever. And in the past, only the traditional family to make tea, the tea houses, can do this one. The other they cannot. Same as the jasmine tea. Jasmine tea also was only for the royals because this one is also green tea, and we need to roast it or we need to dry it naturally under the sun with the whole jasmine flower from till when they was still fresh until they get dry. So we have the scent to and last but not least is this one. It's smell it first and I will explain what. Does it smell familiar?
Something different.
No. This one, do you know pandan leaf? No? Okay. Pandan leaf has a lot in Southeast Asia and in Asia, Malaysia, Thailand, and also Vietnam. And we use this to make fruit, dessert, sweet soup, and other things. But only Vietnam make it tea.
Okay.
This tea smells really good and it also helps you to sleep well. It has a lot of benefits, this one. So besides the traditional tea, we also have the flowers here. The flowers, it was known for the herbal medicine, like the natural medicine. And we have this one, the tea, the flower tea. It's gonna be the mix from this flower, and we also have the special one here. You can taste this one. You can taste it. It's sweet. It's natural sugar, so really good for health. Like usually the Vietnamese people, we don't like the chemical sweets. We prefer the fresh one, the natural one. So we discover this one, and we just simply call it sweet leaf. And this one, sweeten the tea naturally, so you don't have to put sugar or honey at all. And if you don't like tea, the strong flavor of the tea, you can combine the flowers together. Yeah. Because it has no caffeine, no sugar, so really good for health. And in this tea section, you can make your own tea by mixing these together. So I will explain again about the taste of the ingredients here. So green tea, lotus tea, and jasmine tea would be bitter because the base is green tea. Black tea is not bitter. It has sweetness aftertaste, and this one, it has no taste. Like it tastes like rice, a little bit like rice, and smells like vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah, so this one you can put as much as you can because it has no taste, no bitterness. Jasmine also smells good. You can put as much as you can. This one, chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum and rose are strong, so usually we don't put too much in the tea. It will make your tea really strong and smells not really good. Lily. Usually Vietnamese we don't drink lily so much because we just discovered it nearly. And this one, the sweet one. Okay, so now you can combine the ingredients together and we will pour it with hot water.
We don't really drink tea. Sorry.
Basically, we don't drink.
Okay.
If we don't drink, we can't be drinking.
Ah, okay. So let's switch into the coffee session.
Yeah, sure.
Chịu chịu Đấy, đấy em bảo anh cũng không hiểu được. Kệ thôi.
So you don't drink coffee. So which type of like water or desert that you drink in Korea?
Desert.
Desert?
Yeah.
Or like which type, like smoothie or
brownie,
brownie? Oh, yeah.
Including chocolate, right? Brownie chocolate.
Lấy cho chị việc ví dụ với cả chocolate. If you like brownie chocolate cake, I think there is one type of coffee that you would like. As you know, Vietnam is really famous about coffee, right? And we have this Vietnam spirit. This one is our traditional coffee. The famous ones, like the drip coffee on the street. If you research about Vietnam before you go to Vietnam, you will see this one. Then you can have a smell.
Yeah.
Actually, this one is just medium coffee, not strong.
what is the strong?
Yeah. Well, in the world, we have two main kind of coffee: Robusta coffee and Arabica coffee. So Robusta would be the strongest. It's like it has 4% of caffeine in each bean. So it's really strong, really bitter. And Vietnam is the largest exporter of Robusta in the world. In the world, we have Brazil is the largest exporter of coffee, all of the coffee, and Vietnam is the second country. But only for Robusta coffee, Vietnam is the biggest.
Okay.
And Arabica would be the lightest because it was contain 2% of caffeine, and the taste is sour. It's just really sour, and it has a lot in Europe. So this one, the Vietnam traditional coffee, is the mix from Robusta coffee and Arabica coffee. The reason why is in the past the French came here, they brought Arabica here, and we learned how to drink coffee because in the past we didn't know how to drink coffee. We only drink tea, and we learned them how to drink Arabica, but it was too sour, too light for us because we need to work hard every day, and it couldn't keep us awake for the whole day. And we discovered that we had a large area of Robusta coffee, and we tried to mix them together, and then we have this one. That's the story of the coffee. And now we have this one in every shop, and it become our spirit
Vietnam.
of the coffee here, Vietnam spirit. In each shop, we have like different percentage of mixing Arabica and Robusta together. So that's why when we drink coffee in this shop, it's gonna be bitter and stronger, and in other shop, it's lighter and more sour. And in here, we also have our secret recipe of making this. And next, Weasel coffee. Do you know the Weasel? No? Well, Weasel is the animal.
Okay.
It's the animal. It select and eats the coffee berries, only the red berries, and he puts out. And
Okay.
then we have this coffee. You can search online. It's like Kopi Luwak coffee or Weasel coffee. It's really famous in Indonesia.
Okay.
And the Weasel, this one, it only live in Indonesia, Vietnam, and Ethiopia. Only 3 countries in the world. This one is the most expensive coffee in the world. naturally has the smell of hazelnut and a little bit of butter and smells like candy. Well, this weasel, here you can see it has a really long and sensitive nose, so you will identify only the red berries to eat. And among the red berries, he only finds the best of the best one. Just like us, we just eat yummy food, and so does he. And in the stomach, it has a special enzyme that change only the outside of the beans and still keep the inside. That's why when he pull out, we still got the beans like this. And then the farmers, they will collect the pulp by hand. But for like daily, we cannot collect the whole beans like this. We need days or even months or even years to collect the jar of beans. So that's why it's really expensive. And in Brazil, for 1 cup of weasel coffee, it may cost $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, for 1 cup of coffee. Weasel coffee has more than 20 different flavors because the weasel also eats randomly Robusta coffee and Arabica coffee. So each time you drink this coffee or you buy this coffee, it gives you one specific flavor. That's the reason why it's so expensive. And the last one, our special coffee, this one, Sharp. I think you would like the smell of this coffee. Smells really sharp, right? This one is Robusta coffee, and we roasted it with cocoa powder. Yeah, because in Vietnam they have a lot of Robusta coffee and also a lot of cocoa. And then we mix these together, and we have this most special one. So in this part, I will show you how to make coffee by Vietnamese way with filter, and you guys also make it by yourself.
First you make
Yeah, I will make first, and then I will introduce you how to make it, and you can try to make it. So this is the Vietnam traditional coffee maker. It theme the filters. And here are the parts of the filter. We need a plate in a cup like this, and this is a shamrock that we will put the coffee powder in here. This one is to press the coffee. It's similar to the French press, but a little bit different. And this one, latte, and technically the coffee will drip into the cup. So the standard recipe is 2 scoops like this. It's about 14 to 15 grams. And we need hot water or boiling water. I will stand here so you can see. So first thing to do is pour a little bit of hot water in here, and you put the coffee in. You can see the coffee absorb the water. This to make sure that the powder is moisture enough, because the powder is really dry, and if you just pour water on the surface, it takes time to slowly drip, and the coffee is not good. And then when it's done absorbing, here, it's back to the plate, and I will show you a trick to know if the coffee is good or not. Pour just a little bit, but you need to make sure that it covers all coffee is fresh and it's 100% pure coffee. If it doesn't have the bubble, it's not fresh anymore. And they might add a green bean powder or rice powder into the coffee to make it tasty, and the producing price is lower. Okay? And then we use this to press the coffee, to slowly press it here. And then we just fill water in here. You can see the coffee dripping.
Okay.
We need to hold the press for a few seconds so it will flip. And then cover it and wait. Usually it takes 1 to 2 minutes to have a coffee, and this technique will teach us Vietnamese how to be patient with everything. Okay, now you can make your own coffee. This is Vietnamese coffee. And you can make the Weasel coffee, the most expensive coffee in the world, and the chocolate coffee.
How much it will cost?
This one, here we sell it by package. One package is 250 grams and it's 380,000.
380,000.
That's a good price for a high quality coffee because we have the
And
Weasel.
now how much it will cost to make?
kiểu tức là chắc khách nhà tưởng là sợ mất tiền.
No, if you make this in here, it's totally free.
Okay. You are telling us in free, of course.
Yeah, free.
Okay.
Okay, so you can
Which
choose.
coffee you make?
I made the Vietnamese coffee, and you can make the chocolate and
We
the
can make only one, the chocolate one.